A woman in Lindale, Texas was expected to care for multiple children at a local daycare, but instead, she was caught on camera kicking those children again and again and again. We first told you about 45-year-old Catherine Guzieska last fall. She worked at Punkin Doodles Daycare in Lindale. Another daycare employee was checking security tapes when they allegedly spotted Guzieska kicking a 2-year-old child in the small of their back. This boy apparently cried out, grabbed his back where she'd struck them. Now, to talk about all this, I want to bring back on Russell Button, who is a daycare injury attorney out in Texas. Unfortunately, deals with a lot of these cases often. Russell, it's really good to see you again because you've been following this case with us for the past year. I guess we could start here. It's good to see some sort of resolution in this case, pleading guilty. Why do you think that happened?
I am grateful that they finally pled guilty. Okay. And I think a lot of it had to do with the significance that this got out there in the press. I think that's part of it. And it brought to light some of these issues that we see time and time again in our cases. One of the most important parts about why this was pled to and why this criminal is finally going to get sentenced for what she did to these children, it's largely because this should never happen.
I'm sensing significant prison time here. The defense, though, what they're asking for is interesting. They're asking for, our understanding, 10 years on each of the 6 charges, but serving them concurrently at the same time. So I guess, 10 years in total. What is your reaction to that recommendation?
Well, first off, Jesse, I'm just grateful that the district attorney and they're taking this seriously criminally, because I'll say far too often on these abuse cases, we see criminal charges not getting brought. So as far as the 10 years per each count of the 6 counts for a total of 60, but they're all going to be served at the same time, in my opinion, concurrent sentences in this sort of scenario, it doesn't reflect the severity of what happened here. I mean, plain and simple, 134 different instances of abuse. This was an adult who intentionally harmed toddlers, and each of those children and each of those assaults deserves to be recognized individually, in our opinion.